High as death with Protective Fitness. Halloween edition. Protect yourself, your family, and those around you. So, a lot of you I have to visit because you don't take care of yourself. And I'd like to see more healthy people so I don't have to work so hard. Alright, I'm going to show you the lower back strengthening, conditioning, stretching. A lot of people have lower back pain. I used to have a lot of lower back pain, so I started doing, there's so many things you could do for your lower back, but fortunately a lot of people don't do that. So I'm going to show you some moves. If I were to show you every move, this would be a really, really long video. I'll make many more in the future. So the first thing I would say to start off, lay down, make sure, your lumbar spine, anything that makes it feel in pain, you never want to do anything that's painful. There's a difference between discomfort and pain. When you exercise, you're building muscle, you might feel a slight discomfort because you're not used to putting in that type of effort. Or same thing with the stretch, you feel a slight pull, but pain and discomfort are two different things. So make sure you know the difference and make sure your form is correct. So keeping your lower back pressed to the ground, you're just going to take one leg up and pull it up. Pull it up as far as you can to your chest. If you want to, you can pull it off a little to the side. Switch legs. While you're up here too, it's good to do a couple of maybe ankle rotations. Get the most out of your movements. Now I like to go down and I like to do both knees. Remember to always keep that lower back pressed into the ground. You may feel some cracks, some crickles and prickles. So when you come up for a one leg and you do the outside, you can also keep your body straight. Grab with the outside arm and turn. Keeping this leg straight. You can also grab the bottom foot if you're flexible enough. And I recommend you doing this very slowly, especially people who aren't used to twisting their spine in this way. You might not be able to go all the way down, you might be able to just turn a little bit. Some of you might be able to go all the way to the ground. Switch up the legs. Switch up the legs. You gotta get both sides. You can keep your arm pressed onto the ground. You can also extend that leg that I'm holding too. Okay, you can do that as many times as you feel comfortable doing. Next is, you got the Glute Bridge, which you can do this off the end of your couch as well. I'll show you a couple examples on the side of this bench here. You're pretty much lifting up, and now it varies on where you want to put your feet. You can have your feet together, have your knees together, you can have them spread out, inner, outer. Some people like it 90. I like to switch it up. Now when you come up and you squeeze, believe it or not, your glute muscles have a lot to do with your lumbar spine. If you have weak glutes, it's going to affect your lumbar spine. This is strengthening your glutes. To get used to this movement, you can simply take one leg off and lift it up. Put it up and do raises. You can put weight on your hips and do low, medium, and high pulses as well. Weak glutes, highly going to recommend that you do this exercise. So next is another stretch. You cross your leg here, and you're going to start off just like this, switching your legs from here to here. You can do this one sitting down as well. You see a lot of people doing this sitting down. And once you get it nice and loosened up, as long as it feels comfortable, you can grab underneath the thigh or the knee and come up. If that's too much, if you feel like that's too much pressure, just try to lift it up as much as you can. Now once you get more advanced, you can take your hand, push the knee down. And now this is really flexing your hip muscles, which a lot of people have tight hip muscles, and that pulls on the lumbar. both sides.
This move is a game changer for lower back pain, it really is.
Now change up how long you want to hold it. Maybe it's uncomfortable for you to hold it longer than 10 seconds. Take a break, do 10 seconds. I usually like to do 30 seconds to a minute, especially if I'm feeling a little achiness in the lower back. Always keeping your lower back pressed to the ground. You don't want to have an arched lower back. You don't want to be able to get your hand under there. You want that flat to the ground. So next I have a little rotation exercise for you. You can put your hands to the side and you can just move gently side to side. Getting some blood flow, some rotation, a little flexibility in that lower back.
And fluidity, which helps prevent atrophy.
Now you can also do it with your legs extended, but this is a little more advanced. So like I said, everything I'm doing I'm recommending you do very slowly. The things that seem more advanced, don't do those right away. Start off with more of the basic movements I'm showing you. So just legs up, side to side.
If you can't have your legs completely straight and extended,
Again,
that's fine.
The rotation.
Try to work your way there.
You know, term atrophy. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Don't forget that if you don't use it, you lose it.
Another one you could do while you're getting your arms strong is bridging with your arms. This one might be a little harder for other people, and it's a movement you can do while watching TV, or a lot of these movements you could be watching a show or TV.
You can also do pulses and dips here, as well as raise a leg off or cross a leg. One arm, one leg, etc.
Coming up for you. Alright, this is the bridge. You can do this off your couch if you don't have a bench, but it's just hitting your lower back and your glutes at a different angle. You can put weights on your hips, come up, you can just use one leg. I guarantee you, you do these, you're going to feel a relief in your lower back. Most people I recommend obviously start with 2 legs. So here's the other one I was doing on the ground. Said keep your back straight, keep your posture nice. Keeping your posture right is going to help your lower back a lot. This video I am making it a little longer because I realize a lot of people have lower back pain. The more of these movements you do, the better, I promise you. So you got that. Now you also have the foam roller, which is very controversial. A lot of people say don't use foam roller for your lower back. I do. I use it. It's not recommended. But now for people, especially beginners, I wouldn't recommend you foam rolling it this way. Which means like this. A lot of people wouldn't recommend you do that. So as far as the recommendations go and the professionalism, I say this is because they say it's not enough support for your lower back. Your lumbar spine doesn't have enough support as your upper back does. By using it long ways, you have more support. You can lay on it, roll it side to side. You're getting the support from your entire spine. Well, not your entire spine, but a good portion of your spine, as well as other back muscles. If you don't have a foam roller, I highly recommend it.
You can roll to the side of your glutes or all the way to the front of your chest.
It's good for all the body parts as well. And then there's the roll, rock and roll, baby.
You can also rock and roll side to side.
As you see, it's morning time. No. Still in my pajama pants. That's right. Keeping it professional and comical. Keeping videos interesting and fun. And last but not least, this one you can do in bed. Some of those movements I've showed you, you can do in bed. You lay down. I believe this one's called the seal, but you can start off just like this. It's real simple. Get on your elbows. And if that feels comfortable enough, maybe you can go to here. prefer this is all the way up. And some people call this, I believe, the Cobra, where you lift up to a higher position. You can also tuck the leg right here and get that hip stretch. I wasn't planning on showing you all these moves and making this video this long, but like I said, lower back pain ain't no joke. I used to have it by doing these types of movements. I got rid of it. Now you can sit on the leg, or you can sit it off to the side, depending on whatever's comfortable to you. You can lay on it like this. You can stretch out. You come up, have your feet to the side. Light feet. Everything you want to do very gentle. So there are many more movements, believe it or not, for the lower back. The glutes, the strengthening around the surrounding areas for the muscles. Many more videos to come. Got you a little Halloween edition. So protect yourself, your family, and those around you. Peace out.
This is just me rolling side to side, showing you, you can go further than just the back. You can roll to the complete side. You can obviously roll it right onto your chest, like I was mentioning earlier. Definitely get out there and start doing these movements. I have many more videos to come with so many more back movements. There's so many, you wouldn't believe it. To relieve that back pain, you really got to put in work, but it's worth it at the end of the day to have no pain. Peace, one love. See you all later.